Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, we are starting a new Relocation franchise, and I have a series of Relocation franchises as you guys may or may not know. I started off with the Toronto Huskies first, then the London Bulldogs, and then it became the Mexico City Golden Eagles, and then the Sacramento Condors, and then the Orlando Wizards. So we have 5 franchises, and we're going to begin our 6th series of this Madden NFL 21 relocation franchise. So we're going to relocate the New York Jets again, and to do this, you have to do the relocation process on owner mode. So this is coach and player. You don't want to do that. You have to go to owner, and I'll explain more about it once we get in the process. So we'll see you guys at week 1 of regular season. Alright, now we're in week 1 of the regular season. So what you want to do is go to my owner, and where it says stadium, you got to go to the stadium, and you can relocate. I know the Jets are 64, but I just put it in the settings mode like everyone can relocate. So your relocation process begins, and then in week 5, the map appears, and you want to check. There's many options for cities, so just keep that in mind. And there's London, Toronto, Mexico City, Chicago, Orlando, San Diego. You can choose from. There's a whole bunch of cities you can relocate to, and I'll explain more about that when we get into week 5. As I was saying, we are in week 5 now, and we get to relocate our team. We get to check out the available cities. There's London, Mexico City, Toronto, San Antonio, Orlando, Salt Lake City, Brooklyn, Memphis, Chicago. I don't know why they would put Chicago as a second team, but Major League Baseball has 2. Sacramento, Columbus, Portland, Austin, Dublin, Houston, Oklahoma City, St. Louis, San Diego, and Oakland. So they just added Oakland this year because the Raiders left California and they moved to Nevada. And our choice is we're moving to Toronto again. And we're not going to pick the Huskies, just keeping that in mind. We'll see you guys in next week. Alright, now we get to pick our name so we can be the Toronto Jets. It still has the word New York on there. So the New York Jets are going to leave East Rutherford, New Jersey again. So we got the Jets, we got the Huskies, which we already have a franchise for the Huskies, in case if you're wondering. So I'll have the link to one of the videos for the Huskies and the Super Bowl video that we did today. The Mounties, I like this one. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police are as Canadian as Maple Leafs. Fans like this mascot. I totally agree. And the Thunderbirds, I'm not big on. They move in packs, and they move as a unit. So you can't pick the Jets because it says the word New York on it. But you could, but I wouldn't necessarily pick them. But the Huskies, they are overwhelmingly picked the Huskies because it's their least favorite mascot choice. Really, there used to be an NBA team way before the Raptors came to Toronto, and they were called the Huskies. So that's why I really picked them for my first franchise. And we are officially going to be called the Toronto Mounties. So the New York Jets will no longer be in East Rutherford after this season. They will be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. As same with the Toronto Huskies. Alright, now we're officially into week 7. And we get to pick the uniforms. So style 1, they have the stripes on the shoulders, which I'm not too fond of, but I like the white jerseys better. And I point out the maple leaf right there on the jersey. I like the maple leaf, even though I'm American. I live like 4 to 5 hours south of Toronto, so I still respect the maple leaf. And style 2, I kind of like this one. I like the blue helmets with the yellow face masks. And I like how they point out the red. So that's pretty cool there. And just style 3 looks too generic, and they have the red helmet. So my choice, I am going to pick style 2 because I like the red pants for the home jerseys. And we will do some all blue uniforms in the regular season. So just keep that in mind. So my choice is going to be style 2 for the Mounties. So we'll see you guys in week 8, and this is when we actually get to choose the stadium. And this is where we get to pick the stadium. So there's the canopy, the futuristic, the hybrid, the spear, and the traditional. So we already did the hybrid for the Huskies. So our choices are now the spear, the traditional, canopy, and futuristic. So my choice is going to be, I know Scotiabank Arena is an indoor stadium. I'm just going to pick Future Deluxe, maybe, possibly, or either that stadium, the Spear. So now I'm just going to pick the futuristic stadium just to be my personality. So I get to pick them. And we will see you guys in the next season. Can't wait to show those awesome new uniforms. So we'll see you guys in the next after the regular season. And now we are officially the Toronto Mounties. So the New York Jets have moved to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And we will show you the awesome, cool uniforms that are awesome Toronto Mounties team here. So now I'm just gonna use Joe Flacco to show you these cool jerseys. So the jerseys look overall really nice. I do like the maple leaf. I also noticed it on the arm sleeve part of the jerseys. That's pretty cool too. I just wanted to show you guys the helmet part, so I'm just gonna skip to this part. Alright, now these uniforms are awesome. I love the yellow face mask, and I am just a fan of that logo right there. I like the horse and the Royal Canadian Police Officer, which, believe it or not, Mounties, they're also known as the Royal Canadian Police. So they're, I think, the highest ranked police in Canada, and I think they're run by the British Royal Government. And at one point, Canada was actually a colony, just like the United States was a colony of Britain. So these uniforms are awesome. I can't wait to start the regular season. Can't wait to start the first season in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, which we also have the Toronto Huskies. I like them, but we're going to start off with the Toronto Mounties just to give a Huskies break and just move on to the Mounties. So with that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great Wednesday evening, everybody.